R of O versus C of O. What is the difference in Nigeria real estate? If you have ever gone for inspection and you heard, sir, this land has R of O, or ma, this land has C of O, and you just nodded like you understood, this video is for you.
How you, I'm saying, how, like, talk to me, bro.
Let's settle this once and for all. The difference between R of O and C of O. Before we start, we need to decode these abbreviations. C of O means Certificate of Occupancy. R of O means Right of Occupancy. They both sound similar, but there's a huge difference between the two. Now, let's start with Right of Occupancy, that's R of O. An R of O is simply a legal right to occupy or use a piece of land granted by either the government or by a customary authority. It is like the government saying you can use the land, but the ownership still lies within us. There are two main types of R of O. The statutory right of occupancy issued by a state government, usually for urban and developed areas. Then the customary right of occupancy granted by a local government, mostly for rural and community lands. R of O simply means the right to occupy a land, but it is not yet the final certificate of ownership. Now, what about C of O? C of O is an official document issued by the government as proof of ownership and right to use that land for 99 years as stated under the Land Use Act 1978. So while R of O gives you the right, C of O gives you the certificate to prove that right. It is the documented evidence that the government has formally allocated that land to you. Think of it this way. R of O equals you have a reserved seat. Then C of O equals you have the ticket in your hand. Here is how they connect in practice. When you apply for land directly from the government, they first issue or they first grant you R of O, right of occupancy. Then after all payments, survey, and all approvals are completed, then the government will now issue you a C of O, Certificate of Occupancy, which is the official title document. That means R of O is the permission to use land, while C of O is the proof to that permission. It is the government recognizing you are the lawful occupier of that land. So in short, R of O, right of occupancy, may or may not have C of O yet. You cannot have a C of O without an R of O, but you can have an R of O, right of occupancy, without a C of O, certificate of occupancy, yet. So when next someone says this property has R of O, ask, is it registered and does it have the certificate of occupancy yet? Because that small difference could mean that the land is still under process, not yet a fully titled property. If this video helped you understand the difference between R of O and C of O, please share it. Someone out there is about to pay for an R of O land thinking it is C of O. I still remain your #1 real estate consultant, Engineer Augustine Nwankwo, the real estate apostle.